ladies and gents, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, we were in the Grove and we caused some shenanigans, up, down, left and right. We also saved Saza and almost had a full party wipe. Which, now looking back at it, made me realise, yeah, I had Mage Hand this whole time and I didn't use it. Yeah, great. Idiot! 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 Try not to forget for next time. Needless to say, however, we're currently at the camp, but we don't need to be here anymore because today we've got more adventuring to do. Now, this is where we had last left our team off after we had saved Saza. And now I'm basically just trying to figure out what I want to do next. We have a lot of things we can do, and we're only just outside of the Grove. And I know there are some things in the Grove we still want to do and still need to do. There's a Blade of Frontiers thing over there involving Karlach, which I also need to do. But there's a bunch of stuff we can basically do. So what my plan currently is going this way. And doing none of those things because I want to go mountain climbing. Now, you may have been up here before. You may have never fathomed of going up here before, but I never forget now that I realise there is a thing up here that you can get. I did read some comments in my previous videos about characters having very red faces, or these like very red veiny marks on their faces, and I think it was one of the mods that I had. It was either a conflict of the mods or just something wasn't loading correctly or had overloaded, basically. Now, I haven't since installed a mod manager or an external mod manager, basically to go over everything and to make sure everything is working as it's supposed to, and I think I fixed it. There was a discrepancy that was missing in my mod files, which the original mod manager did not inform me of. So I want to say it was that discrepancy that caused the issues. But I won't know until it pops back up again, so we're just going to have to keep our eyes out and find out. Yes, skeleton over here, and we get the silver pendant that has 3 guidance on it, which is fantastic. That now means we have even more potential for even more guidance procs. Now, who would benefit from guidance, mind you? I have no idea. It's nice to know that Lae'zel and Astarion have decided not to join us on our fancy adventures here. I might just give this to Astarion anyway, just so I believe all of us now have guidance on us in some way or form. We may also be using that for Gale, because Gale does need magical items in order to, well, not die. Do you mind?
Fade to black.
Flicking in between characters is not the thing that I want doing. Yeah, so there's a few nice things over here. Wow, we hit the perception check.
Back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Now this is also an interesting one. We don't have the best nature, so I'm going to leave. I need someone that does have nature, and luckily I have Shadowheart, who is our barbarian druid. So let's give a try with her.
Lies a bag enfolded in the
See? She even has a druid proc.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Oh, spider egg, huh? Let's have a look at this then. We have animal handling check. Speak softly to the spiders in hope of calming them. Or sleight of hand to dart your hand in. Well, Shadowheart does not have the sleight of hand, so we'll go animal handling. It's POC of 10. We do have guidance on us. No, I said guidance, not bardic inspiration. Just guidance, please. I want to save the bardic inspiration for later. And we nailed it. 21 total. Perfect.
One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
Nice.
You
and let's reach for the bag.
Something clinks among the coins.
There we go. We now have a pouch. What is in this magical pouch? Well, we have a spider egg sac. Something or some things wriggle within the sticky shell. The spider egg sac is exactly what you may think it is. It allows us to throw it, and when we do throw it, we get a little army of spider boys. Yay!
Spiders!
Not good for you arachnophobes out there, I know, but for those of you that just wanted an army of spiders, it is quite handy. Plus, you never know when you might need some additional attacks every single turn in order to make sure you wipe the floor with some opposing foes. And we're good to move on. Fantastic. What a great way to start. Just get some free loot.
It was free! Free!
No, so we have two choices. We can either go over the bridge, and there's a goblin encampment over there, or we can go the other way. And we're going to go the other way, because there is another thing we can do, and another thing, well, group of peeps you can interact with as well. And I'm hoping to make the right decisions here.
Something's wrong.
Let's see what happens.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A
Okay.
strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Okay, good to know that apparently the whole red face veiny texture thing has not been fixed. I actually don't know what's causing it. But I'm going to continuously look at that as the episodes go on. Hopefully I can dwindle it down. If I can't, I might have to, after this entire series is done, do a full mod deletion, mod reinstall to work out which one is doing it. It's a weird one. If anyone out there in the comments can help me out to suss out which one it may be, please let me know. I'll gladly share my mod list and see what we can do, because I have no idea which mod is causing it. Anyway, mods to one side. What can we do? Well, obviously the elephant approach is probably the best. I might be able to help is one thing, but I like the idea of going I will go where I wish. I think that's also going to tick the Lae'zel and Astarion side of things, so let's do the elephant approach. Oh, it's only a 2. Let's go. Yeah, I think 15 beats a 2.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul Edwin. He's injured and I wasn't thinking.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Hold his stare. I would
Your
think
minds
Zai would be
intertwine.
interested in this.
You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will... He...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
A true soul. Thank the Absolute. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Ooh. Well, I will not say I'm not a true soul, because if I do that, these guys will instantly attack me, and that's not what we want. I want to use these guys, so I would go, what happened to your brother exactly?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an Owlbear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with Owlbear tracks.
Owlbears, huh? Lovely. Yeah, you don't want to say you're a survivor of a crash either, because that will also cause them to go crazy for you. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
It is curious indeed.
The Absolute's attracting followers from all kinds of places.
Very true.
More for me.
And we did get some reputation with Lae'zel and Astarion as well, which is good.
Corpse.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I was picking up some leaves.
Leave me alone!
Leave
so the
me
tadpole
alone.
gives us the ability to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
Oh,
It's
don't.
only valuable if we understand it, and we don't. Not yet, at least.
Now this is interesting. I don't think I've had this interaction before, so I'm finding new things today. Now, this is interesting because effectively we are going to be choosing between Lae'zel, Astarion, and Shadowheart's way of thinking. Such powers of manipulation could be useful, and if it makes our enemies more malleable, all the better. If this power comes from these power sites, it can't be trusted, however useful it might be. These are strange times and even stranger powers. We should seek to understand them before we make any rash decisions. So basically, the top one's Astarion, the middle one's Lae'zel, and the bottom is Shadowheart. Now, I, for one, am more than happy to use the powers given to us by oppressive overlords, but I do also want to make sure that I can romance Lae'zel, so I'm going to pick Lae'zel's option here.
Wise counsel. When the temptation calls, keep silent or suffer.
Now, I do lose a little bit of reputation with Shadowheart and Astarion there, but it's worth it in the long run just to get that with Lae'zel.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Oh, here we go.
Corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded when you tire.
Uh-oh.
This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Embrace the desire to commune with a tadpole, will it to break free. Let your curiosity guide you. I'd say let the curiosity guide me. I think the first one is like fully embracing it. The second one is kind of want to do an experiment here. Oh, look at that. What a lovely little morsel. Hello, my glorious fleshy friend. And there we go. We'll have our first Mind Flayer power site specimen. And it's very important here to get the shaft of a broken spear, because we are going to be taking advantage of that in a little bit. I have just realised as well that I might not want to be... Well, I do want to check something quickly, because...
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
Oh.
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Oh, nice little dialogue there. But yes, there is one thing I do want to check, and it actually does involve Shadowheart herself, because I need to check something about her stats and what I've given her so far. Because I know I gave her Tavern Brawler, and she does have Civil Militia. I don't think I gave her anything to do with... Oh, we're currently on neutral. Okay, that's okay. I don't think I gave her anything to do with dual wielding, because I don't want to give that to her. No, I don't think I did, which is good. The reason why I'm curious about that, if in case anyone is interested, and yes, I do need to raise my dex, because I believe... let me see. You add your Constitution modifier to your armor. Oh, okay. Ah, so that's why it's only 14 and 12. Fair. Very fair. But we could sort that out later, that's fine. The only thing I wanted to double check with Shadowheart was, did I make her a dual wielder or not? Because I didn't want to. And it's good I double checked. Because I know exactly how I want to build Shadowheart. And, you know, I just want to double check. She has a glaive of a moment simply because we don't have the shield. But I want to take advantage of what I want her to do so far. And yes, you can imagine we are going to go shield and spear, barbarian druid. Which sounds a little bit crazy, but it's a combination that I did ages ago in real life D&D, so I'm interested to try it again here. There is also something we can do here, but I don't want to do it with Shadowheart in the party, because if you do it with her in the party, she doesn't like it. And kind of want to keep her reputation up. I don't want her running away. Okay, we also get a heavy stone, which I'm going to pass. Yeah, stop it. I'm going to pass that over to Shadowheart, who is out having board a gal.
Still in control. Just.
And let's go. We are going to fight ourselves an owlbear. But first, why do we need to attack it when we can send in the whelps?
The beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
It's just ahead. It's huge. I'm not sure I can do this.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Well, that's fine. We don't need to use it all the time. Now, the Absolute has plans for you, child. If they'll only begin here, that won't do what I wanted to do. I won't tolerate cowardice. Attack now is the kind of thing I need for Lae'zel to be in approval. So let's freaking go. Intimidation check if we're ready. Spot of guidance. Let's rock. And it's a 16, of course it is. Even then, we had all of the bonuses to get to 23. Let's go.
You're right. We can handle this. And we'll do it for Edwin.
There you go. Time to fight, whelpies. And I'll join you just to make sure you do it right. Ow! Well, I'm prone. Hi, prone. I'm an owlbear. Ow. Great start. Fantastic start, even. So, owlbear. Big health, big scary, big boy. Do I want to bane him? I might be okay without a bane, but I am going to go in and clobber. I only rolled a 9. Lucky feet, please. God damn it! And you get Lae'zel. Let this not be a bad premonition of things to come. Right. Tell you what, we're going to do melee instead of ranged. Do I Hunter's Mark? Yes, because it's additional damage. There you go. Hunter's Mark should help us out. And do a main hand strikeu. Very good. Very, very good.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Here's me, ready to rock. Should I do anything? I could maybe Dissonant Whispers. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and they cannot move. Wisdom save. What's your wisdom like? It is a 12, so it's slightly higher, but this could work. Or it could not. Damn it. What about Flourish to knock you off balance? That'll work. That'll work. So, for those who don't know, off balance will mean that it has disadvantage on strength and dex checks, and attack rolls against it have advantage, which is very good for us. Very, very handy. And then Shadowheart. Shadowheart, give him a poke. Nicely done. Does get rid of off balance, but it did give us a really nice hit. Now we could wild shape. I'm actually intrigued to do so. So what do we have access to? We have Spider. We have Kitty. Badger? I don't know. None of the wild shapes really getting on my level right now. We do also have Rage, and you know what? Let's rage. Hey ho, it happens. What can I say? Brenna's gonna do some healing, that's absolutely fine. Wow, actually gets command halt on the baby. However, I do not want the baby to die. We We want to kill the mother, but we don't want to kill the baby. And we do not want Astarion to die either. He succeeded on saving throws, and that's very good. Astarion, can you run away when you next get the chance? Please. Lae'zel, can you do the punchy punch? Not when you roll a 10. Okay, I'm not using my reaction for that. I can only get so many lucky dice every single rest. This is just... Come on. At least he's been knocked far enough where I can walk away without causing attacks of opportunity. And I can do a pew-pew shoot. Haha, take the pew-pew shoot. Now, with that in mind, you are now in Owlbear Rage, which is scary. If I go behind you and just go absolutely ham. Nice little slash and dash there. He's down to 34, which is good. 24, which is great. I can do brace. Roll melee damage twice and use for highest result. That is fine by me. Because we're right up close. So let's see how much damage we can do with a rage-filled Shadowheart. Ooh, very nice. Maxed out. That was beautiful. Very, very good there. We'll get a little bit closer. We're in rage right now, so we can just do all the damage of the world. Thank you for healing Astarion. Brinna, don't hurt the baby. We're not here to hurt the baby. Ooh, dodge one attack. Yeah, lucky. Ooh, dodge like a crazy person. Very good. Ta-da! Oh, that was good. Well done, Lae'zel. That was just the kind of thing we needed.
Taking position.
And you can just go a little bit closer. We're going to save our lucky feet for when we're next able to. And Astarion finishes off for Mum.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Now, I do feel sorry for the cub.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Now, I could swing down and kill the baby. And you may be thinking, well, that's what an evil guy would do. He would just kill the baby. Remember, just like the situation back in the Grove with the kids, Zyron likes the idea of breeding the next generation for his own evil deeds. Can you imagine an army with a freaking owlbear? Of course he wants to let the creature live.
It hurts.
Ooh.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Lovely.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
Or we've just prolonged its misery. Mercy. Of course.
No, we do want to pick up the head of the broken spear, because now we can combine with the shaft that we found earlier and create ourselves a fantastical new weapon. We now have the Vision of the Absolute, which blinds targets that fail a dexterity saving throw and deals an additional 2 to 12 piercing damage to certain creatures that sport multiple sets of eyes. This will be very handy much later on, and it will go on Shadowheart, because Shadowheart is going to be our pokey girl, which is very good. It's also a fantastic throwing weapon, which is another reason why I'm giving it to her. Lae'zel?
I have a confession.
Yeah, what's up?
I was too hasty to judge you.
Oh, okay.
I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
Oh, thanks. That's it's a lovely, it's a lovely mindset to have me in. And what about now?
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
Woo! We're getting in! Woo! Why are you such a prickly grouch? Hold on, are you coming on to me? The attraction's mutual. You know how to set my heart racing. Oh, just one word. Yuck. This is just to know I've never romanced Lae'zel in any of my runs. So this is great. Okay, we gotta go. The attraction's mutual, Lae'zel. You know how to get my heart racing.
Good. I want to taste you.
Ooh.
Perhaps tonight.
Ooh.
Perhaps later.
Woo!
But I want it all the same.
Oh, she wants.
Do you?
He looked at the camera! Yes! My boy gets some poontang and he's like, yeah, we did it.
We're gonna get laid!
Oh, let's go. Yes, I want to share my body with you.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine.
Oh, she's a
Until
little
that
dummy
night
mummy.
comes,
Ooh, okay.
I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Ooh, girl. But yo, she gets her rocks off whenever we kill anything. Jeez. Right. Let's check on Bruno and Andric. See what's happening here.
It's dead. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. I wish Edwin were here. He would have been honored to fight alongside you. What would you have of us now, sir?
Find the nearest stronghold and report on your mission.
Edwin told us there was a camp of faithful goblins nearby. We'll find safe harbor there. He'd want us among friends. Absolute protect you.
Get off me. But okay, they're just going to run off doing their thing. We can get some more things, such as a heavy stone for Shadowheart. Pick up a short sword. There's nothing on the skelly. Pick up a short sword. And, ooh, look at this. We've got pork loin! And another owlbear egg. I say another one, it's our first one. But we also get the Oak Father's Embrace, which is medium armor, so we can wear it. Undead creatures for hit the wearer receive 1 to 6 radiant damage. Beasts for hit the wearer deal an additional 1 to 6 radiant damage. So it's fantastic against the undead, not too great if you're battling beasties. But it's pretty nice. I'll take it. I don't think Zyron would wear it because it's a little bit too au naturel.
These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
And that they are. But it's handy. Magical Curious is always great. Plus, there is one party member we're going to be getting in the future, which some of you may already know of, others of you may not know of. And when the time comes, I'll be asking for you guys in the comments to decide what we should respec that character into. And who knows, we may need that Curious for when that happens. Oh, thank you, Astarion. I fail, you succeed. Brilliant. I would be very surprised if Astarion didn't succeed, in fairness, because, you know, you're a ranger. You should have good perception. Oh, Roaring Thunder Arrow. And one of these bad boys. Oh, speaking of which, so on Astarion, I was also saying my own name there. Have one of these. There you go. Now, like I said, there is something in here that we can get our hands on. But I kind of want to come back and get it later because I have Shadowheart in the party. And I know, yes, I can just quickly go into camp, change out Shadowheart, everything will be fine and dandy. That's effort. I don't want to be running around too crazily and changing out party members all the time. I kind of want to do a couple of sessions with one party makeup, couple of sessions with another, mix it up here and there, you know, the whole shebang. But we'll leave the baby to his own devices. We don't want to get in his way or interfere with him at all. We've spared his life and that's all we need to do. But with that in mind, we're going to go back out of the cave.
I'll give it a shot.
Lae'zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Aha. See, I think they'll gradually build friendship together, I'm sure. I mean, I don't think Shadowheart may approve if we end up bedding Lae'zel, but we have our preferences after all. Look, in this run, Zyron just wants a taste of something wild, you know? Like, something a little bit more exotic. And what's more exotic than a Githyanki?
By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
Oh no.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Oh my god, the back and forth banter is picking up, isn't it? Ooh, heck. Ooh, cat fight! Right, there's a bunch of bits around here we can pick up, and of course, incoming best boy Scratch. And of course, there is no way we're going to do anything bad to the doggo.
Seems turned.
Ooh.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
She is right there, you know.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Right.
Eager for battle.
Let's pick Astarion, because he is our ranger with Speak with Animals. We want to activate Speak with Animals and speak with Animal.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Let's see if we can't peer at his collar first. Yeah, everyone basically has guidance now, so we should be pretty good with any party makeup we have.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You'll scratch, can't you? Come here. It's alright.
You know my name. Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, just what we need. Gnolls. Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Good boy.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Bloody hell, just nothing but death with you, Zyron, innit? Look at you, all you want to do is kill here and kill there. Maybe sometimes you just want to chill out, get some chippies in, you know? It's not all death and gloom, like. Yes, there you go. Sorting out that with Scratch is very good. Help us with future bits and bobs. And plus, of course we've got to save the doggo.
If you cease your frivolous ways, keep your mouth closed, and learn to obey, perhaps we can attempt it.
Oh, no. I think I will leave that on to our esteemed friend.
Ooh, cheeky. Everyone's being a bit cheeky. Lae'zel, do you want to join us? Do you want to party? I know you can jump the gap.
Everything is clear.